Hey everyone, it's Asia Dang. Today we're doing a hair tutorial, which I haven't done in a really long time. However, I posted this picture of me on Instagram the other day, and a lot of you, basically almost every comment was about my hair. So I decided to do a tutorial on it because it's actually quite easy. It's very, very easy, people. So I guess let's just begin. So in terms of equipment, I am using, this is Paul Mitchell Pro Tools, kind of like interchangeable. As you can see, there's no wand to it, but it comes with 3 different sizes. A lot of brands are actually using this interchangeable wand, which is really cool. So go ahead and pick your favorite brand. I'm sure they have something like this. Okay, so this is a 1-inch styling rod for loose waves. Okay. This is a 1.25 styling cone for naturally curly hair. So because it's a cone, it is tapered, whereas this one is not. So there's the difference. And then we have this one, 0.75 inch small styling cone for ringlets. This is what we are going to be using today. Looks very small and very intimidating and tiny. However, if you brush it out, you're not going to look like Shirley Temple, which was my concern. So in order to do this, you just kind of clip this on. I'll go ahead and link this in the description box if you want to check it out. So you clip it on and then you turn it to make sure it's locked in there, and then now we're good to go. So I'm going to turn it on. This is at 360 and I'm just going to leave it like that because it worked pretty well and it's already heating up. So I washed my hair yesterday. It has no product in it whatsoever. It's just air dried, again, product free, and I've slept in it. So there's not really, whoa, my hair has tons of volume to it right now. Holy mackerel. Yeah, I feel like the texture of my hair has changed. I don't really know what exactly I'm doing. I've definitely switched up my shampoo and conditioner situation, which maybe I'll go more in depth about what I use if you guys are interested in that. But yeah, I feel like my hair has gotten thicker, and plus since I only really wash it twice a week and hardly put any heat on it, maybe like twice a week as well, it's just kind of nice and strong and healthy, which is also nice because since I really can't get my hair recolored or anything, though I haven't gotten my hair colored in probably almost a year, but the color is actually still going strong. But since I can't get it processed or get it cut, I'm really just working on the strength of my hair until everything goes back to normal. So there's that. So I'm just gonna brush it out. I'm gonna loosely just part it in the middle. This is its natural part. Honestly, I don't know, I like the center part because I think it's just like a really classic style, but if you wanted to part to the side, do whatever you want. It really does not matter. But if you do have like a heat protectant spray, go ahead. My hair is crazy right now, but go ahead and apply that. I don't have any. I've actually never used a heat protectant spray, and before y'all like get mad at me in the comment section, just know that my hair is fine. I just make sure that I don't put too much heat on it in general, and then when I do put heat on it, it's not piping hot. Again, this is at 360. I'm actually gonna put it down to 350. And there's that. When I curl my hair just in general, I like to start from kind of the bottom and go up. So I'm going to part my hair just randomly and just tie it out of the way. And that way I can make sure that I get every curl, or every strand of hair is curled, because there's nothing worse, especially when you have like these really tight curls. There's nothing worse than having one single strand of hair that is not curled. And you might not think it's a big deal, but I promise you people will notice. And you can't fix that. You cannot fix that once you leave the house. So just make sure to tie everything back to make sure that you are able to get every strand. So because this is tapered, I like to curl my hair with the wand facing this way. It's kind of just the natural curvature of the wand. And in terms of how much hair to grab, it's really up to you. I sometimes take small little pieces like this, or I'll take larger pieces like this, and they'll both be curled. It just depends on how tight you want the curl. When you grab a smaller piece like this, the hair will be curled tighter, but if it's a larger piece, it'll be a little bit looser. In order for it to look natural, I like to just randomly switch between not only small strands and thick strands, but also curling it front like this. So taking your hair and curling it forward, and then curling it backwards. All those things combined will help just make your curls look more natural. And it might seem a little confusing, but I promise you it's not. It's just hair. It's okay to go back and recurl. It's okay to like change the amount of hair you want to pull in. It's really your preference. Just know that this is like one of the easiest things you can do. Curling your hair is really easy. Just make sure that you pick the right temperature. You know your hair best, and don't burn your hair. So again, the curling iron is going to be pointing downwards, and we're going to take the hair and curl it backwards. And I just hold it for a couple seconds. Make sure to not to burn your fingers, and you can go ahead and touch your hair, and I can feel that it's already heated up, and then we'll let it go. So this is what the 0.75 inch curling wand looks like. And that again is curling back. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a different strand, and it's a different thickness, and then I'm actually going to go forward now. All right, and I'm not gonna brush it out or anything. I'm just gonna let it sit like this until my whole head is done. This was curled backwards, so it's more tight. And this one is curled forwards, so it's a little bit more loose. And the mixture of those things in your hair, again, makes it look more natural. So we're just gonna go ahead and do that around the whole head. Switching between curling forward and then curling backwards, which is what we're doing right now. As you can see, there's already a little bit more volume with my hair. If I were to have used something like this, my hair would not be as voluminous. And then again, the curl would be looser, more natural looking. So that is basically the difference between this and this. By like first looking at it, you would think that you might get more volume with something that's bigger, but in my hair, with my hair, that's really not the case. The tighter the barrel, the more volume I get in my hair, and then the more curl I get. Whereas this one, it's more natural, loosey waves, less volume. So just know that next time you go ahead and purchase a curling iron. Whereas the other curls, we switched between curling backward and curling forward. The hair directly framing your face should be curled backwards at all times. Please just do remember, while you're using any type of heating tool, just remember to touch your hair, because you can tell pretty quickly when your hair is getting too hot. And again, there's no rhyme or reason to how big of a strand of hair I'm pulling for each curl. And then also, the thicker amount of hair you have around your barrel will take a little bit more longer to heat up. That's why I keep on telling you guys to just always touch your hair to make sure that you can feel once it's hot, it's time to let it go. Okay, now we just want to make sure that everything, there isn't a, see right there, catching all these places that we may have missed. Because again, especially when you have a tight curl, there's nothing more obvious than a straight piece of hair. So just make sure you go through your hair Yep, I'm finding a couple on this side too. Also, isn't it crazy how long my hair is now? It was only probably about 4 years ago that my hair was at my chin. Like, that's crazy. I want to tame it down just a smidge. So I'm going to take my brush. This is a $90 brush, but it is a wet hair brush. It is a dry hair brush. This is the only brush I use, and it is in great condition. It is a very expensive brush, I know, but it's the only brush that I have used in 4 years, and it is in great condition, and I would recommend this. I would recommend you spending money on something like this. Okay, so let's brush it out. Because this is a tight curl, it'll loosen everything up. See, did you see? Right there, loosened it up a little bit. And we're just gonna go ahead and go through that whole thing. And because it loosened up a little, it's adding a little bit more volume as well. All right, now we're gonna add product in it. Honestly, you don't have to at all. This looks very like lioness, but I wanna give it a little bit more texture and then probably tame down some of the frizz on my hair. Here's Oribe, the dry texturizing spray. If you don't have this, you probably should get it. I love this hairspray. I do wish it didn't come in an aerosol can, but what are you gonna do, right? Maybe one day. And then when I spray texturizing spray in my hair, I spray it from the bottom, and I kind of, I guess, shimmy my hair to make sure that it gets every strand and not just, I don't do that. Push it up because it also gives you volume when you spray it from below. All right, so here we go. And I do it in spurts. Ooh, okay. Look at that already. Look at that already. I mean, still the flyaways are crazy, but look at that volume just from a couple sprays. So let's go ahead and do it on this side. And honestly, since we're all kind of at home now, this is a great opportunity to try out different hairstyles that you never thought that maybe you would like. So this is something I just tried out of boredom, honestly. And you guys really liked it. I was on the fence about it, but with all those comments, I'm like, maybe I should do this more often. I'm just gonna go on the top of my head and try and get the flyaways on the crown to go down a little. But honestly, I don't like that much product in my hair. Because I don't wash my hair that often, I try to keep it as clean product-wise as possible, so it just doesn't build up too much in my hair. But I think I like that one better. You know, again, you know your hair best. Okay. And that is it, guys. By the way I styled my hair in that photo, I took a bandana and halved it like this. And I just kind of rolled it like so. And just put it in my hair. Tied it around my hair like this. And then I tucked these things inside. And that's how I styled it for that picture. And if you wanted, you could pull out strands of hair like that to make it, I don't know, very like Instagram-y influencer like, but honestly, I can't be bothered to be like that, but that's how I did it. But look at that curl, look at that volume. Again, it's like it's a lion mane. I love it. But this is the hair tutorial some of you guys have been asking for since that picture posted. Again, total like 20-30 minutes, depending on how often you curl your hair and if you're used to it. But again, just make sure to check your hair when it's wrapped around the iron. I don't want you causing any breakage. You can feel when your hair has had enough. So just pay special attention to that, okay? That's it, babes. Definitely a far departure from kind of my loose curls, but I really like it. I think I just love, even behind the hair, even behind the ears, it's really cute. I just love the volume it brings. I love the volume it brings. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Again, All the products are going to be in the description box. And that's it. Let me know if you have any questions or would like to see any other video. I'm Asia Dang. Thank you so much. I'm just like looking at my hair, making sure it looks good. I'm Asia Dang. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.